Then now is ya going to say your time papa no ewuya. Assembly of Bekabia. If you resulting assembly, media ni wa obi na kaso ati menu assembly. Nti mo amu kwatwen se yenko kan well no. Ye kan well no papa ne mo asem anko senye obi pese be ko ntimo. Still, ye bigina bigina entro any nada any mfuto ye tuga manfoni eguso ekoso. Where we are going.
Asafo Akofena waye press conference ewie ya de atodwa se odi yawo e won niam bebre hu ni nua Honorable Adwoa Safo eniam bia wo ye after say you reading will ni wiye na odwen se nkanti ase be ye adwuma na etimi akra omo papa nanso enim guase e ferret still na no wantwi ene mentime ho ase na busu a ekoso ebusia enya asem keto akra mesra wa kire wa adwen subscribe na support channel no I feel like video no na yento ayenkofa ne so on all social media pages baby aba loudest medofo wonim say apostle professor engineer Kwadwo Safo ne titles ne de doors ne so be ende na papa ne wuye no eniema bebre na ekoso ne family nim ne mano ebusuan secretary na afa say ono ankasa na ebusuan no akoye kasa bebre ye nyina ye nim say beto odwa say nenti ase be ye adwuma dia enkomo ready veil no na ye hu de e wo say eyiyo no si ni nan so ana say bia nema kitinkiti bi o ha de obelidi eno na modi ready veil ya ye hu say Akofena efa ba bi no ekoma na omo hwe ni mu say nko betimi ato aso aye bibia eno ene na abusuan nso otwa because na date na kwa akoye mienu na me no ka say no Honorable Adwoa Safo enche bia ena odi statement eba abeto abonte a o kire say ono de on pese obeye ni papa echi basa oni ni nuanom no mo beka bom ni abusuan akra papa no na ebom enema bi wo ha wa hyase de ne sika ahyem aye awie ena invitation ye nyina ye hu bi digital invitation a omo ye ene enema hodo bebre billboards chese empo be mortuary a papa ne hyegina eho ka ne ade no okeka bomo a over 3 million Ghana cedis abusuan ne mfama no because we can form a memo no say ye bana so bi boka wo kama abusuan ne nyina ate say ne ye wia ye beti usika amaw anase ibetua na ansa ne ye eyiye no eno de who statement beto abonte ni aid kwa confirm say oh eye no kre na wie ya na Asafo Akofena enso aye press conference abusuan ono so de nsim dia to dwa wo kire say niema ekoso wo ni nuanom ntem ni ne papa yiye kakra omo beye no arehu ye pa ne nsem de odododo na to dwa mesro say obeche wa adwen no ahwe bi na pe wa subscribe
Medikai ada bibiasi aba ni bibiasi Mende na sekesi bema nempanyifo Medikai ni bama mo nsentwofo say within the short notice na ye friend no motumi abromo ho about papanya mission. Let me begin by expressing my sincere appreciation to all members of the media for honoring this invitation at short notice. I recognize that this press conference was convened within a very little advance notice. However, the circumstances surrounding recent developments have made it necessary for me to address the nation without delay, and I am grateful for the presence. I have convened this press conference today in my dual capacity as the head of the Kantanka family and the leader of Asafo Mission of Ghana to provide clarity on matters concerning the burial and final funeral rites of our beloved father, Apostle Professor Emeritus Kwadwo Safo. Recent developments have generated uncertainty, speculation, and misinformation in the public domain. It has therefore become my duty and responsibility to address these matters openly and truthfully. Why am I addressing the nation? It pains me deeply to discuss matters relating to my family and the church in the public domain. Traditionally, such matters ought to be resolved privately through dialogue, mutual respect, and established family and customary processes. However, circumstances beyond my control have compelled me to speak publicly in order to protect the truth, preserve the dignity of our late father, and provide clarity to the many people who continue to seek guidance on these matters. Efforts made to achieve family unity since the passing of my beloved father, I, together with the members of the Kwadwo royal family that are seated with me here, have made every reasonable effort to bring all members of the family together in unity so that we could accord him a dignified and befitting burial. Regrettably, despite these efforts, we have not been able to achieve the level of unity and consensus necessary to proceed in the manner we had hoped. Personal reconciliation initiatives on my part, I have personally undertaken several initiatives to promote reconciliation and foster unity among my siblings, including my big sister, Honorable Adwoa Safo, with the sole objective of ensuring that our father's final journey will be marked by peace, harmony, and mutual respect. In pursuit of this objective, I reached out not only to members of the immediate family, but also sought the intervention and counsel of respected church elders, family heads, chiefs, queen mothers, and other eminent traditional leaders. These efforts were undertaken in good faith and with a genuine commitment to preserving family unity and safeguarding the legacy of our late father. Outcome of the reconciliation efforts, unfortunately, despite these numerous interventions and goodwill efforts, the desired reconciliation had not been achieved. This has been deeply disappointing, particularly in view of the values of unity, humility, and reconciliation that our father exemplified throughout his life. The last will and testament, following the reading of our father's will, which was led by Honorable Adwoa Safo herself. Normally, we know that yes, you obi and Sana Sebi, I expected that the wishes and directives clearly expressed by our late father would be faithfully implemented, but regrettably, in my view, the implementation of those wishes has not proceeded in the manner contemplated by the will. In particular, the Kantanka family was not given custody of the mortal remains of the late father, notwithstanding the provisions of the will. This, together with other matters in which, in my view, the wishes expressed by our late father had not been honored, has further complicated efforts to achieve unity and consensus regarding his burial and funeral rites. In that year, you have been say your kind papa no ewuya. Assembly of Bekabia, if you resulting assembly, media need any wow, big make us what team and assembly. Into Moamu for trains, a young kind will no. Your kind will no, papa no more sem uncle send you will be paid the putting still, your video be and throw any nada, any food to you to the month when you so air cost. Consequently, my family and I have instructed our solicitors, Kwame Jan and Associates, led by the eminent Professor Kwame Jan, Esquire, to commence the necessary legal proceedings to seek appropriate relief from the courts and to ensure that the wishes expressed in our late father's will and testament are given full legal effect. This decision has taken with great reluctance and only after exhausting every reasonable avenue for any amicable resolution. I appeal to members of Asafo Mission of Ghana and the public. I therefore urge all members of Asafo Mission of Ghana, members of the Kantanka family, our sympathizers, and all relevant stakeholders to remain calm, exercise restraint, and continue to uphold the values of peace, unity, respect that our late father cherished throughout his lifetime. I respectfully appeal to everyone to refrain from taking any unilateral decision or action circulating verified information that may undermine the ongoing legal process or further deepen the divisions within the family. I have every confidence that the court will ensure that justice is served and that the wishes expressed by our late father are duly respected. It is our collective responsibility not to allow our differences to overshadow the extraordinary legacy of a man whose life was dedicated to faith, innovation, industrialization, national development, and service to humanity. It is my earnest hope that wisdom, understanding, and a shared commitment to honoring our father's memory will ultimately prevail. Assuring and closing remarks that I gave us, I assure all members of Crystal Asafo Mission, the Kantanka family, our sympathizers, and the good people of Ghana that every lawful and appropriate effort will continue to be made to ensure that Apostle Professor Emeritus Adwoa Safo is accorded a befitting burial in accordance with his wishes, the customs of the family, and all applicable customary and legal requirements. In conclusion, I wish to thank all Ghanaians, friends of Crystal Asafo Mission, and members of the media for your continued patience, understanding, and support during this difficult period. I ask for your prayers as we seek a peaceful, lawful, and honorable solution that will preserve the dignity and the legacy of our beloved father. Next week, BBR said, Assembly Apostle, a year that be a da abonting. Being one man, I urge the members of Crystal Asafo, the nation, to disregard any date via Anasadia via Apostle. The Santi Kotoko family are yet Hanamo. The movie I in one my date via Abonting, and the Japanese no of Anomusuni. Ohemachia, a sovereign council of elders. The body of our sorry more, or more the mandate or the next leader a sorry no, ever had. Every region be our penny from the regional council chairman. Every single person will have secretaries in Meko Yoka. As MC Nebo so ever hanamo. Gates be a Pabontin Biano. I stand on my authority as the Kantanka family head and the leader of Crystal Asafo said, there will be no burial held on the 30th of this July. May God bless you all. Thank you. I'm Shamo.
Friend, me abala Odest, and the first time I will share me, I'm Mr. Subscribe, like video, and not fit, sure, our comment section. When I enter and find so on all social media pages, baby, I about loudest, my crowd.
Upper loudest.
Loudest.